If you are over 60 and drink coffee every morning, this video is for you. Not because coffee is bad for you, it is not, but there is one small timing habit that millions of seniors repeat every single morning without realizing it, and that habit may be quietly draining one of the most important nutrients your body needs after 60. Here is the number that stopped me when I first read it. Up to 40% of adults over 60 are not getting adequate zinc, and for many of them, the reason has nothing to do with what they eat. It has to do with when they drink their coffee. Stay with me until the middle of this video because the fix I am going to share with you is so simple it will surprise you. Most people expect a complicated answer, but this one takes about 45 minutes and costs nothing. Let us get started. In our last two videos, we talked about the best morning drinks for kidney health and the 5 foods that may be adding stress to your kidneys. Today, we are looking at something different, something that affects your energy, your immune system, your healing, and even how clearly you think. That something is zinc. Most people think of zinc as a cold remedy, something you take for a week when you feel sick, but zinc is far more important than that, especially after 60. Here is what zinc actually does inside your body every single day. Your immune system uses zinc to build and activate the cells that fight infection. Without enough of it, your defenses weaken and recovery from illness takes longer than it should. Zinc is also essential for wound healing. If you have noticed that cuts and bruises seem to take longer to heal than they used to, low zinc may be part of the reason. It supports healthy brain function. Research has linked adequate zinc levels to sharper memory and clearer thinking in older adults. When levels drop, brain fog and mental fatigue often follow. And zinc plays a direct role in energy production, not the artificial stimulant kind, but the deep cellular energy that determines how you feel from the moment you wake up. Here is the part most people do not realize. After 60, your body naturally absorbs zinc less efficiently than it did when you were younger. Your digestive system changes with age, and at exactly the time when your body needs zinc most, it is also least equipped to hold on to it. That's why what you eat and drink in the morning matters more than most people ever consider. The problem. Here is what most people picture when they think about their morning routine. Wake up, make coffee, drink it, maybe eat something, take any supplements, start the day. That sequence feels completely normal. It is what the majority of people over 60 do every single morning without giving it a second thought. But that sequence may be working against your body in a way you have never been told about. Why it happens? Coffee contains natural compounds called polyphenols and tannins. These are the same compounds that give coffee its rich, complex flavor. They're also present in tea, red wine, and certain foods. These compounds are not harmful. In fact, many of them have their own health benefits. But here's the issue. Polyphenols and tannins bind to certain minerals in the digestive system, including zinc and iron, and make them harder for the body to absorb. The technical term is chelation, but the simple version is this. Coffee can essentially grab onto zinc before your body has a chance to use it. When coffee is consumed at the same time as zinc-rich foods or zinc supplements, the absorption of that zinc can be meaningfully reduced. Pay close attention here, because these are signs that many seniors dismiss as just part of getting older. Feeling tired even after a full night of sleep. Getting sick more often than you used to. Wounds or bruises that take longer to heal than they once did. A mild but persistent mental fog that makes it harder to concentrate. A reduced sense of taste or smell that has crept in gradually over the years. None of these symptoms point directly to zinc in most people's minds. They're easy to attribute to age, stress, or poor sleep. But for many seniors, low zinc, driven partly by poor absorption habits, is a contributing factor that has never been identified. And the reason it has never been identified is simple. No one ever explained that the timing of your morning coffee might matter. The common mistake? Taking a zinc supplement or multivitamin with your first cup of coffee. This is extremely common. Many seniors keep supplements next to the coffee maker. It feels efficient, it feels like a healthy habit, but it may be one of the least effective ways to take zinc, because the coffee consumed at the same time may be reducing how much of that supplement your body actually absorbs and uses. Let me pause here for just a moment. If you are watching this and thinking, I do exactly that every single morning, please know that you are not alone. This is one of the most common unintentional habits among adults over 60. It is not something you are told about. It is not something most doctors bring up unless you specifically ask. You have not been doing anything wrong. You simply were not given this information. And here is the good news. The fix is genuinely simple. No new foods to buy, no expensive products, no complicated routine overhaul. It is a small shift in timing, and I am going to walk you through exactly how to do it in the next section. Keep watching because this next part is the most practical and useful thing in this entire video. Here is the core of everything we have covered today. Research suggests that waiting 45 to 60 minutes after eating zinc-rich foods or taking zinc supplements before drinking coffee may significantly improve how much zinc your body is actually able to absorb and use. That is it. That is the fix. Not a different supplement, not a new diet, not giving up coffee. Just a 45 to 60-minute gap between zinc, whether from food or supplements, and your first cup of coffee. Why timing matters this much? When zinc enters your digestive system, it needs a window of time to be absorbed through the intestinal wall and into your bloodstream. During that window, polyphenols and tannins from coffee can interfere with that process. But if coffee arrives after that absorption window has passed, after 45 to 60 minutes, the interference is significantly reduced. The zinc has already done what it needs to do. The coffee can no longer compete with it. This is not about avoiding coffee. It is about giving your body a chance to use the nutrients it receives before something else gets in the way. For most seniors, this one small adjustment, just waiting a little longer before that first cup, can make a meaningful difference over weeks and months. Not overnight, but consistently over time. And consistency is exactly how nutrition works at any age. Here is a simple morning order that gives your body the best chance to absorb zinc and other key nutrients before coffee arrives. Step 1. Water first. Drink 8 to 12 ounces of plain water immediately after waking. Your body is mildly dehydrated after sleep. Water rehydrates your digestive system and prepares it to absorb nutrients more effectively. Step 2. Eat breakfast within 30 minutes. Include zinc-rich foods where you can. Eggs are a good source. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of zinc available. Whole grains, legumes, and lean meat also contribute. Step 3. Take supplements with breakfast, not with coffee. If you take a zinc supplement or a multivitamin containing zinc, take it with breakfast, not beside the coffee maker. Food actually helps with zinc absorption. Coffee, taken at the same time, works against it. Step 4. Wait 45 to 60 minutes. This is the single most important step. Give your digestive system that window. Let the zinc absorb. Then, enjoy your coffee without any concern. Step 5. Enjoy your coffee. Your coffee is not the problem. The timing was. And now you have fixed it. One small shift, the same coffee, the same morning, but a meaningfully different outcome for your body over time. Let us bring everything together simply. Zinc is one of the most important minerals for your immune system, your healing, your energy, and your mental clarity after 60. And after 60, your body naturally absorbs it less efficiently than it once did. Coffee, specifically the natural compounds it contains, can reduce zinc absorption when consumed at the same time as zinc-rich foods or supplements. This is not about coffee being harmful. It is about timing. The fix is straightforward. Eat breakfast first. Include zinc-rich foods where you can. Take any supplements with that meal. Then wait 45 to 60 minutes before your first cup of coffee. That one small adjustment, repeated consistently every morning, gives your body the chance to actually use the nutrients you are already providing it. Nothing to buy, nothing to eliminate, just a small shift in sequence. Here is what I want you to carry away from today. After 60, your body does not need you to do more. It needs you to do the right things at the right time. You are already eating. You are already taking care of yourself. You are watching videos like this one because you want to feel well and stay well for as long as possible. Sometimes the most meaningful changes are not the biggest ones. They're the small, consistent adjustments that happen quietly in the background, day after day, until one morning you realize you feel better than you have in a while. Your body has been working for you every single day. Every immune response, every healing process, every moment of clear thinking and steady energy. Give it a little more of what it needs and take away a little of what was getting in the way. Start tomorrow morning. One small change. That is enough. If this video helped you today, please share it with someone you care about. A partner? A sibling? A friend who drinks their morning coffee the same way they always have, without ever knowing this simple fix existed. You could genuinely change someone's morning routine with one share. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do that now, because next week we are covering something that connects directly to what we talked about today. The early warning signs that your body may be low in key nutrients after 60, and the simple blood tests that can confirm it in minutes. That one is important. You will not want to miss it. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next week.